Hello, anyone, everyone, and no one. My name is SlackLizard, and welcome back to another episode of a Truly Bedrock. And previously on Truly Bedrock, we've been working on our storage system here around our villager iron farm, around our mob farm up ahead, and we've been getting a storage set up for this place. Now, the last couple of days since getting all that done, I've been doing a bit of AFKing here, trying to gather up some bones so that we can use those to power our tree farm and make it run at, well, I guess you would say an efficient rate. See, early on in the season here, we built ourselves a gas blaster tree farm that was designed by my right-hand man, T-Man Cow here, and we got this thing situated up here, and it works. It runs, it does what it needs to do, but the only problem with this thing is that it requires a metric ton of bone meal. Now, we built 4 self-powered moss farms here, if you didn't catch the episodes on that. And more or less these things produce moss. It breaks it, they go down, they run through a composter, they come back up. It feeds into itself, so it's self-sustaining. It actually generates more bone meal than it uses, and then all remaining bone meal ends up coming over here. But if we set somewhere here where we can actually see the incoming bone meal, it's not exactly super fast. And for this thing to run efficiently, we would need quite a bit more. And as a matter of fact, it's looking like we may have a problem here with this thing. Why are you actually not running? Got water in there. Has there been something that's changed? Okay, you have absolutely no bone, none whatsoever. What is going on here? All this should be making it through into the composters. We can hear the composters going off. Yeah, that is a given, but we're not producing anything. Now, has there been a change in a recent update that's changed something here? This is a bit on the weird side here. These were self-sustaining bone meal farms, but now they're just not bone meal farms at all. These two down here are not working at all. That one up there appears to be. Let's fly up here and take a look at this one. See what's going on up here. I wonder if there's been a change that I didn't know about. No, this is working. It is producing more than it is using. I'm generally confused at this moment in time as to what's going on. We do have bone meal coming up there. It is slow, but that comes out, feeds up and around into this, and then it goes over to this one over here. Is this one producing? No, it is not, neither. It has completely run out of bone meal as well, and I don't know what is going on. If I knock that fire out there, okay, we got glass sitting there, which shouldn't be. We got a lead sitting there, which shouldn't be. Okay, this one now worked for just a moment. I'm curious if the system got half loaded, half unloaded, and the problem at the moment is all the bone meal was going to one farm there. We watch that bone meal's coming around, ends up in that hopper, ends up in that hopper. Come on, do we get another one coming around here? They're all ending up in that hopper. This could seriously have gone bad here. And if that's the case, what I was planning on doing today will be even more predominant and needed now. Come on, bone meal, bone meal, bone meal, bone meal, bone meal. Okay, so we got this one completely backlogged. Let's walk over here. That one's completely backlogged. 26. Let's do this like this. 64. Come on, let's see this one go up here. Okay, there's another one there. Okay, so we are producing more than we're using. Maybe the host system just got drained. That still doesn't explain what's going on with this one here, because these all independently feed each other. I feel like I am a bit confused here at the moment, everybody. So at this point, this feels like it is 100%. I am going to run down here and we're going to gather up the bones that we've collected from the skeleton farm, and we're going to reprime this system and see if it still runs efficiently, or if it was just, halfway unloaded, things got out of hand, because it at this moment in time appears to be really, really broken. So we got one shulker box of bones here, and I think we're going to start down here with the bottom level that's got absolutely nothing going on. What we're going to do is search bone meal here. We're going to craft all this into bone meal. We're going to fill up both of these dispensers here and these 2 hopper lines, and then we're going to see if this side will run again and produce more than it consumes, and if not, all of this might have to be completely torn out. Let's do that. Is it going to run? Oh, our timings are all off. Is this dumping water when it should be filling the water? If that's the case, we would have lost all... Oh, a timing issue. I didn't even think about that. Let's shut that off. So right now, this thing will do nothing. Break this redstone here. This might be the first thing we can try to do to fix this thing. And if that's the case, it could have been all on me, or it could have been a load unload issue. What we're going to do is we're going to grab that bucket. We're going to grab that water. We're going to throw it back in there. We're going to do that on each of these. We're going to reset this one. I don't know. Anybody else ever built a version of this? Because I never built this one before. This is not my tutorial. So I've never had experience with this. Now, when I searched YouTube looking for this, I found I wouldn't even be able to credit one person with this because I've seen 75,000 tutorials on this and they all look the same. So that's what we built. And I'm curious if anybody else has built one and had this issue. Okay. Oh yeah. I need to get Big Brain involved here. We forgot to put our redstone back in there. Big Brain moment there. Throw all that into there. Yep, there it is. Okay, so we did get a grow cycle. We did get a grow cycle in there. All right, so that may have been our issue overall. And if that's the case, let's turn this off. Let's turn it off the other way. Now, let's turn it off that way. Fine. It's shut off. Break all the redstone on this side. And we'll do just the reverse this time. What I may have to end up doing is tying these farms here into an on-off switch that will only run when the player is standing at the on-off location, because if they get out of sync and break like that, then that is going to be something that will happen again and again and again and again. Let's grab some bone meal, crank it into there. Let's craft up a bit more here, get all this out of our inventory. Good. Throw you into there. Go ahead and feed this hopper here full once again. We'll feed this one here full once again. And that one, what we got. Go ahead and crank this bad boy back on here. See if we start getting some magic going on here. Oop, once again, I didn't do that. Turn it off in that position. All those through there, there, and there. Hopefully that's in sync. You please grow. Oh, this is just my luck, people. This is just my luck. Let's just come over here and power that line right there. Right? And now if I break that, good. Now if we turn that back on, good. And this side is doing the same. So let's grab a little bit more of this bone meal here, or these bones, turn that into bone meal and fill both of these up and see how it runs. All right, we've filled these up. That is staying full. The real test is going to be over here on the second one, which is staying full as well, which means it is producing more than it is using. Just set here. Do we see any bone meal actually making it past the system? We do. So the problem was that these did get out of sync with one another, and that of course caused them to waste every bit of their bone meal on that one block, which produced absolutely nothing, which means we do need to tie all this to a single on and off. So for the moment then, till we can get that all sorted out, best thing we're going to do is we're going to shut this one off here. Redstone block on that side. We're going to shut this one off. Nope, let's put it on the other side there. Shut that one off that way. We're going to shut off both of the top ones, and then we're going to have to tie this to a AFK safe circuit, or else we're going to continue to get this. You know, I planned off my day doing one thing, and here we are setting and troubleshooting doing just the opposite. Nope, you're on the wrong side. Flip that. Nope, you're still on the wrong side. There you go. You're over to the right side. Let that all shut off. Good. Now what we need to do, I'm getting tired of flying all the way up here every time I need to come up here. Let's grab our axe. Let's remove this crafting table. I want to tie in a staircase between these two. Thinking we'll put something right here. Also run some redstone all the way across and down and move this over here. Let's move this over here. Let's go see what we got for building block. We've been using concrete here. I don't think we're going to have anything that's really going to be that appropriate for this, but let's just go see what we got. Don't think we have enough quartz here to potentially do, just I don't like it. One of our biggest blocks that we've got at this moment is going to be cobble. Was there any shulkers of andesite? A little bit there, not quite enough. We can't make smooth stone stairs. We could go with deep slate. We've got a metric ton of deep slate. As a matter of fact, yeah, let's make that out of deep slate. Let's get a shulker of deep slate and get some stairs situated out leading between those two platforms. Now, my original thought was we would have our AFK spot be down there, because I was originally thinking at one point we would put drowned farms around this, but for now that's really not in the menu of things that we're going to do here. What I think we'll do is we'll set a 3 wide staircase going up to this top area here from each of these back down. We can look to see if that is working, which we may do that just like that. We may just put a simple 3x3 here. And then from here, go ahead and walk up. I want to walk 2 more staircases up. We'll walk one up on this side and one up on that side there. And with a little bit more engineering, that's that Kentucky accent coming out there today, ladies and gentlemen. And I tell you, some days you just can't get past that thing. You know, it's kind of funny. If you go back and watch my videos at the beginning, I was like, hi, hello, anyone, everyone, no one. Welcome to Truly Bedrock. And now I'm just like, we're going to engineer up some redstone stuff today. That's what we're going to do. We're going to grab the thingamajigger and we're going to use that to change the muffler bearings and the blinker fluid. That's exactly how I feel sometimes when I go to record a video. It's like the Kentucky side of me just comes out and there's not a thing I can do about it. With a little bit more of that engineering there, we now have the top and the bottom all tied together. And when we step onto our pressure plate right here, we get that one running, and that one, which is absolutely beautiful that all those are working. And that means this now has a failsafe system built into it. No runny, no out of sync, which technically has fixed part of our problem. The other part of our problem here is that is not what I would like to call a very safe AFK box, and it is definitely not, wouldn't say pretty? It's pretty hideous, is what it is. It is absolutely hideous. So, do I want to rerun the redstone is the question, which I'm leaning towards a big no. I'm really leaning towards a big fat no on that. Or do we just want to kind of box all this in, light it up, and be like, well, there it is. I'm starting to like the, well, there it is. So let's box this up and light this up so that we don't, you know, die when we're AFKing here. You know, I was just up there making that box and I said I needed to come down here for something. I told myself, I said, Slack, you need to go down there. There's something you need. Made it all the way down here. I have no idea why I came down here. None. I literally flew 200 blocks. Oh, glass. That's what I needed. Right. Yeah. I knew that. I was just testing you all to see if y'all were paying attention. Let me up, please. I'm pretty sure I've entered one of those I don't even know what I'm doing anymore moments. This is definitely becoming very weird. That is the best thing that I got for this. But at the same time, the fact that it has become weird makes me actually like it more than I did before I started today. This is like pure chaos at the moment, and for some reason I'm really enjoying the fact that it's all pure chaos, which makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. But we've just about got the AFK room sealed off. It's not pretty. It's not. We're going to add in a door here. We got our AFK spot here. We've got a way to go up to each of these rooms, so there's not much that we can really do up here. This comes out, what, 3 blocks and then the wall? Let's see here. Let's see if we got the room over here for that. And then the wall. That's not weird at all. Nothing can now get into this room from this side. We come over here to the other side. We can get up here to the top. We're going to seal this side off too. That off there. We'll seal all this off. Nothing can get in there. What we're going to do is we're going to walk all this down just like that, and we're just going to shut this room up. That's what we're going to do. We're going to shut this room up. Good to go. All solid, all done, all dusted. And this is not what I had planned to get into today, but it has been something that has now been gotten into. One last thing that we need to do is we need to come down here. And nope, not there. Nope, not there. Yeah, wait a minute. Nope, wasn't there. Where did all of our wood go? We just gathered up some wood while ago. How you doing there, Jade? Taking things easy? You being good? Grab that. Jade, you know, just decided she was going to move in the other day, and she moved into the church down there, but now there's no church down there, so Jade's now living up here at the gas blaster, which is all fine and dandy. Good. Let's put you there. If we set here, what I want to cut off the tree farm, go down here, we'll shut this thing off. We're going to actually let this thing backlog for a bit and fill up with bone meal. Want to do, I don't know, let's say an hour or two of AFKing here just to see how much bone meal this produces. Because as of right now, This has got nothing in it. See what that produces and make your guess. Make your guess down in the comments down below on how much bone meal you think we're going to net out of this in, say, 2 hours of AFKing. And the person who the person who gets the closest, we'll do something special for you. We'll do something special for you. But that being that, I'm going to walk back here. I'm going to step on this pressure plate here. I'm going to let these farms run and generate us up some bone meal. And that right there is where we're calling this one an episode. If you've enjoyed it, drop a like. If you'd like to see more, subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one.